Join the team.
Hey team, this is McGuire Review, and today we're going to take a look at November's Dungeon Crate. So if you've been following along with Dungeon Crate, make sure to take use of the channel discount code. You can find that in the description below if you are interested in Dungeon Crate, but that's it. Let's lock in and get going. All right, right into November. We are going to be doing December here before the year is up. I will go get the December crate once it arrives. We are opening now with the Tiny Bone Shiv of Death, which is our classic opening device. What's going on here? Okay. All right. Opening up. Again, don't forget about your Dungeon Crate coins. Okay. All right. Wrapping right off the top, and I already see something super freaking cool. What is this? Oh, this is awesome. Tree ant tendril made from 100% real tree ant. That is so cool. The smell of tree ant. That's a real piece of wood too. That's not, this isn't a molding or a sculpt. Like, that is literally a real chunk of wood and bark. That is so cool. Now, obviously, using it, you might get a little bark that might come off every once in a while, but how cool is that? And it is a pen. See if we can find something here. I'm going to write on this. Look at that. Right? It is a full pen. Looks like it has, is that blue or black? So it's got black colored ink. That is so awesome. What a cool little unique thing. And that's what's so awesome about Dungeon Crate. They got all these really unique, cool little things that they pop in to their boxes. That is a really awesome item. I really like that. All right, cockatrice. We got here. These are metal. These are from Dark Haven's Legend, and we always open these up. You'll be able to see these on the close-up cam as well. As long as I don't forget to do it. I forgot to do it last time. Okay, but, you know, we've got years of these openings, so you know what? I missed one. So here we go with these. Now, they are going to have some little, like, metal pieces and shards, right, that have to be kind of filed off or clipped off. But these little metal ones are pretty cool. Most of the things you get nowadays in the industry are all made of the different types of plastics. So it's kind of cool to see some of these metal sculpts every once in a while thrown in. And they paint really well, and they look really good. And they just have a different aesthetic sort of feel on the table. So that's cool that's there. And then you get the digital crate access. So there's a code on this little piece of paper that you can use for the digital crate access. So most of the things that are in print in here, you'll be able to get in a digital form, PDF form, download, put on your phone, put on your tablet, whatever you want, and kind of take on the go, which is nice that they do that as well. It's all included in the price of the crate. Okay, little bag here, nice. They always put nice little felt bags, and a really cool set of RPG dice. These are these actually have a really unique look to them. So it's kind of a silvery, and I was going to say it's kind of that swirl that you see sometimes, but it's not. It's like a really dramatic swirl, almost looking like leopard pattern on some sides of the dice. You'll be able to see this on the close-up cam that we do when Bear hits us with that. But I love the look of that smoky gray with that gold. Well done there. Normally you'll see that done with a silver or even a black or a white. That gold looks really cool. And that's another thing I like. You'll get fairly unique sets of dice too as well, usually in these sets. Love that set. Got some Geek Grind. Here's our Geek Grind friends here. So they make awesome coffee as well as mugs. That's why I always have the old Goblin Gulp here on the table. But this is Frost Giant Cold Brew Blend Medium Dark Roast. Wow, that's a mouthful. Part of their adventure collection, 100% single source Colombian coffee. Okay, and this is not the beans. A lot of the stuff they have is just the bags with the coffee beans. You grind it up. This is actually already ground powder, and I'm going to drink some of that, I think, right after this. Yes, I will. And they just do a great job. This company does a great job with marketing as well. I know sometimes it's like, it's just marketing, but it is actually really good coffee. But they do a fantastic job with marketing and all the artwork they put on and the branding they put around each type of coffee. So if you are a coffee drinker and you're looking for kind of that fantasy flair to your coffee, check out Geek Grind for some of the best coffee out there. Man, I'm good. No, seriously, it's actually really good. Okay, Love these little journals. It's been a while since I've seen one of these in one of these packs. So that is just a packaged product there. Adventurer's Journal with a D20, and it does have that leather-esque feel. Sometimes, I don't know if it's real leather or not, but sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. That does have a pretty real feeling leather feel to it. So if it's not an actual real leather, that's really well done. But great little Adventurer's Journal, that D20 on it. And I do think, yeah, it's just kind of your standard blank page with lines. It does have the nice little bookmark that's included. I actually prefer these journals to come like this versus being kind of designed to be used a certain way. Or having like notes and all this graphics on it, which just takes up more area on the page. It's just wide open. Put your work into the outside to make it look really cool. And then just give me a nice blank book inside. I can use that however I see fit. So really awesome little Adventurer's Journal. Killing it for this month. Pretty awesome for this month so far. It's always awesome, but there are months that obviously seem to be better than others, and this is definitely one of them. Rocking it out here. So we've got a Geek Grind, if I can get it out, a Geek Grind little marketing thing in here. Again, what's this say? We might have some extra here. Thank you. Ooh! Use the code. I think this is okay for me to just give right out there. Use the code Dungeon Crate at checkout and receive 20% off your next purchase at geekgrindcoffee.com. There you go. Boom. Dungeon Crate it up. I use that myself. Okay, now we have some of our, what I would like to refer to more of our RPG adventure type stuff. These, again, very generic. You can use them generic. They are very specific for what's in the box, but you can use them generically. Here's these awesome items and enemy and NPC cards they do with artwork, and then on the back you've got everything that those items, enemies, NPCs, whatever it is would be and how to use it. You can just give these right to your players. You can set that up on your DM screen or you can see the stats on the back. The players cannot. They can see the awesome artwork of what they're up against. And then here we've got a number of different inserts. Looks like we've got a level 4 encounter. So sometimes they just do these sort of like, here's an encounter for a certain level, and I love it when they do this kind of stuff, where it's like, here's like a little excursion or a tiny little encounter for a certain level that you can just add into anything that you're doing. The demon awaits. This is probably going to go pretty much with this stuff here. It's what it sounds like. When we talk about the demon awaits, here's obviously a demon. This is for a level 4 encounter, running the adventure, entryway, storage rooms. That explains the whole thing of what's going to go on in that encounter. And then on the back, the demon awaits. It's got a little map, as well as some of the things that the players are going to run into. So as a DM, you're going to use that to orchestrate that encounter, which is pretty cool. These are nice. They're high quality laminated sheets. They're not going to rip or damage. They'll keep in perfect condition. You can put them in a folder. Put them in a little organized folder by level, and it's like, the party's level 4 or level 8 or level 15. What do I got for that? Here's some cool encounters, and you can just randomly add them into your adventure, which I think is good because then you're not just following the scripts. If you're running an adventure, Dungeons & Dragons or Pathfinder, and you're using a book, which I do prefer. I like to kind of follow the stories and follow the adventures. That's something I actually just like to do. I make up some stuff here and there. But this is always nice to be able to give the party maybe something a little bit different than what might be just in the book or in the adventure. Kind of mix it up a little bit. If you've got a player that's maybe thumbed through ahead or has read the book and is now just playing the campaign, you can kind of throw some things that they wouldn't really know is coming into that adventure with the use of these types of things. Rivalo's Guide. This right here is to hunting strange beasts. And that's where the cockatrices come in here. It's the guide to hunting cockatrices. So there you can see kind of how they try to synergize some of the things and items that you get in the crate with the actual RPG adventures. It's not just a bunch of random stuff. And that's one thing that's clear when you look at Dungeon Crate and how they do it. It is very much a curated box. And there are other boxes out there where it's just like, it's just a bunch of random stuff. And it might be cool, but what you'll find in these boxes are very much put together and curated to be an experience together. You've got the models for the actual encounter, for the actual, guide and thing that you're doing. All right. And the last one here is called Out in the Woods. It's a trap chart for various levels, and these are just different types of traps. So magnet tar pit trap, a hive swarm snare. What's cool about that, you got the bees. Last month, I believe, they had a little set of bees that were included that went with an adventure that was included for the month, but there you go. Now you can reuse your bees on the table for this trap if you want to. And it's got a number of other traps. There's a mushroom trap, a quicksand trap that's on the back here. And those are really cool little traps you can add into your adventures as well. Okay, so that's been Dungeon Crate, the month of November 2021. Again, another awesome crate, another awesome month. I'm going to use this today. I'm going to drink this today. If you are interested in Dungeon Crate, go check them out. Even if you're not going to buy it, go just go check them out. Check out the videos on the channel. We've got years now of unboxings. You'll see the little info box that'll be on the video here. You can click that. It'll take you to a number of other videos and a playlist that you can check out, and you can judge for yourself. If you do decide to do it, definitely make sure of the discount code attached to the channel to get yourself some cash off. So hit that like, hit the subscribe below to join the team. Keep rolling them crits. This has been the McGuire Review, and we'll see you next time.